Mr. President, you made a strong statement in front of world leaders, including the Chinese Premier Li Qiang, condemning the plan to declare Bajo de Masinloc a nature reserve. How did the Chinese Premier react to your remarks? And was there any consensus or collective response among the leaders as to how to deal with these kinds of actions, which clearly violate international law in the South China Sea?
I disagree. I did not make a strong statement. I just laid out the facts. And that is what we do. I try always to just explain to everyone what is happening. And that this is the situation in the Philippines. Never mind anyone else. This is the situation the Philippines finds itself in. Ito yung nangyayari sa amin. Kaya sana matulungan niyo kami. So, and what was well, the Premier just during his time to speak, just said that this is, as far as China is concerned, is within their local law and international law. Of course, we dispute that, but that's essentially how the diplomatic process works.
And also, I would like to, or we would like to get your reaction, Mr. President, with regards to what the Prime Minister Ibrahim made, the statement that he made in the East Asia Summit, when he said that, as with all other issues, including the South China Sea issue, they should be resolved within the ASEAN and with its ASEAN partners in the region, warning that outside interference could just make things more tense. How does the Philippines view this call, and how does the ASEAN collectively interpret it? Is this seen as a veiled attempt to exclude other key players like US or its allies with regards to these kinds of regional discussions?
I fully agree with Prime Minister Anwar. The lead agency should be ASEAN. Now, of course, it is a bilateral issue between the Philippines and the People's Republic, but still, that does not preclude the involvement of ASEAN. And considering that ASEAN has as its members many countries that are involved in trade with China, that are politically aligned even with China, so that makes it a stronger base, because you're not just depending on a single ideology or argument or principle. And we can hear from all the other countries, and that makes it different. That makes it stronger, and that makes it more likely for us to be able to find a way forward. So that we can hopefully resolve the issues, but failing that, at least finding a way to manage the tensions that we see rise and fall with just some level of modus vivendi for all involved. And that is why after I spoke about Bajo de Masinloc and about the nature reserve, I also spoke about what are the possibilities, how we can resolve, or how can we work around such issues. And I continue to find ways to redefine our relationship with China. And I really believe that the way forward is to change, because when you talk about China and the Philippines, all you talk about are the territorial disputes. Well, anybody, I'm not saying the media, everybody that is taking the territorial disputes. And I think there's a huge possibility for trade, for exchanges, for all kinds of discussions and engagements between China and that do not include these territorial disputes. So I would very much like to say, all right, we agree to disagree. Now let's do other things. And that's what I will try to